Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Lightfall intel. And Guardian Games is in full swing, and with it, some really awesome loot for once. We have the Title submachine gun, as well as the scout rifle, whose name I'm not going to even try to pronounce. Tell me in the comments section down below. But in any case, if you want to maximize the availability of god rolls on these weapons, I've heard this referred to as a funnel web 2.0. Some really good stuff for PvP as well as PvE on both of these. This can roll with hatchlings. Then you want to be playing Guardian games and you want to be getting the most bang for your buck and using your time as efficiently as possible. So I shared in my previous video the best farms to get platinum medals for a solo player. Now, if you're interested in that information, go back, check it out. I will cover it briefly in this video, as well as a few others for solo players, but that's just for solo players. The other thing I wanted to mention is if you are playing this in a group, there are other faster farms that you can actually take advantage of. So I'll cover those, as well as all the other things that you probably want to farm today and the rest of this week, because there is some really good bonuses to weapons crafting currently in place in Destiny 2 only for this week. So I'm going to cover all that information in just 1 second. First, I just want to thank everybody so much for helping me hit 70,000 subscribers. It's an incredible milestone, and I wouldn't have done it without all your appreciation and support. So thank you so much. And of course, remind you to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the bell to post notification so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 Lightfall content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. Remember, any of those things will enter you into any future giveaways on this YouTube channel, and I still do one every 1,000 subscribers, so you never want to miss out. And of course, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into the next giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags still stack between all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again as I fall off the ledge. Couldn't have timed that any better. So, as I have said before, and will say again, if you want to maximize how much potential you have in getting the god roll for any one of these particular weapons, as you see I have a ton, then you want to be farming platinum medals. So we're just going to go around the solar system really quick, and I'm going to share with you some stuff that's going on this week, some stuff that's going on today, and some stuff that you probably want to use for the remainder of Guardian games. So, starting off with a brief recap of my previous video for solo players if you're looking to farm out platinum medals. You first want to go over to Eva Levant and pick up this bounty, the Platinum card Neptune. Anything you do on Neptune will progress this bounty. So you'll then head over to Neptune, go to the legendary campaign. It's going to be very easy for you, even though it's legendary, and you're going to load up the breakneck mission. Now, I don't have Lightfall on this particular platform, but I do own it. Before people ask me, why don't you have Lightfall? It's because I'm recording this on my PC. Not that that explanation is really needed, but just in case anybody wants to comment on it. But in any case, you'll load up the breakneck mission, go to the first checkpoint. You'll have free raid banners there, so you'll always be able to re-up on supers and different weapons. So it's a great crafting weapons farm as well. And it will progress your progress about 40% towards that bounty every single time you complete it. So you'll just run through the first phase after that checkpoint. As soon as you see the wyvern, the big walking chicken robot, die to that. That's when you want to die, because then you'll be able to reset right before the banner and restart that encounter. And every time you should get between, I would say, 32 to 42%. The other thing that a lot of people are doing is the Shirochi checkpoint in the Last Wish raid. Now, this has been one of the oldest, longest serving kill farms in the game. It's very fast. There's a lot of easy enemies. It's, I would say, slightly better, maybe even slightly faster as far as progression in the bounty that you would potentially buy from Eva Levant, which is this bounty. The Platinum Card raids. You'll progress about, I would say, 45 to 50% per run in the Shirochi checkpoint. The only thing about that one that's a little bit more of a downside is though you progress more, you have to use raid banners if you want to re-up on any of your weapons. So though it might not be as much of a negative when it comes to crafting weapons and trying to level them up, as far as this is concerned, why not just save your raid banners and save your currency if you can? But overall, they're about on par. Shirochi as well as the Breakneck mission. Now, the other thing that this particular card does not tell you is that dungeons work for the Platinum Raid card, the Platinum Raid bounty. So, any of the dungeons will work, and there is some really fast raid or dungeon boss kills, particularly in the Shattered Throne, which are actually faster, but that is only if you have a group. Now, if you are solo and you get to the Shattered Throne boss checkpoint, it is a fairly soloable boss, especially when it's not the featured dungeon that week. But if you have 3 people, it will be faster than the other 2 methods that I mentioned. If you're solo, might not be. At least not for a novice player. So if you have a buddy or 2 buddies, load into this, get to the final boss checkpoint, and then you're going to do the character swap cheese, which is essentially just one person holds the checkpoint so that you can swap back to that checkpoint once you complete it. Swap characters, go back and forth, and every single time you complete the dungeon boss in the Shattered Throne, the last boss, you will get, I believe it's 60% or 70% completion. It's like 2 boss kills equal a completion on a platinum medal. And the thing about that is you get a silver medal or medallion, whatever you're calling it, on every boss kill. So for every 2 boss kills, you'll get 2 silver medallions and a platinum. So that's much faster because it'll only take you about 2 minutes. Bring Wardcliff Coil because this is another boss that isn't coded as a boss. It's coded as like a vehicle or something. So the Wardcliff Coil nukes it. 2 people using Wardcliff Coil will probably be able to 3-shot the boss. 3 friends with Wardcliff Coil will just be able to obviously 1-shot the boss. So that's a quicker farm with more people. Not as good if you're solo. If you're solo, stick with Shirochi or the Breakneck mission, as I said before. Now, another thing, today, we have the Bunker E15 Legendary Lost Sector, which is awarding exotic chest pieces, chest armor, I almost said. In any case, if you're a hunter, it's a really good day to farm. This is a very easy Legendary Lost Sector, one of the easiest in my opinion because of a somewhat known cheese. Basically, you can release the sweeper bots, as I like to refer to them, in this particular Legendary Lost Sector, which help you out a lot. While doing this, make sure to always try to hit the locks that open the sweeper bots before you actually continue further into the Legendary Lost Sector, but that's only for 24 hours, so it's just for people who are playing today, who are looking for some exotic chest armor at a very easy time cost. And the last thing that I wanted to discuss really has nothing to do specifically with any of those farms, but for the week, there is a buff to weapons crafting, and I think I will cover this more in a later video just because I think it's worth mentioning. But essentially, for some reason this week, we have about a 1.5 bump to all weapons crafting. So maybe you've noticed that when you've been doing your Guardian games, it's probably because of Guardian games. But essentially, that's giving you almost, if you're trying to craft weapons, almost 65% upon every Shirochi run, and about a 60% upon every breakneck run. So just keep that in mind. And that is going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. I know it was sort of just a brief walk around of everything that's going on, but just want to keep you guys informed. Some of the stuff, again, is for the week. Some of it's for Guardian games or for the day. Hopefully you found this information helpful. As I said before, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more Destiny 2 content like this. If you've watched till this point in the video, you can leave a hashtag Guardian Games or a hashtag Lightfall in the comments section down below. Give you another entry into the next giveaway for this video. Remember, you can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And once more, I am Wilhelm Scream. Thanks so much for watching, and of course, we will see you next time. Little